Often in life, you may feel lost, uncertain of your direction, unsure of whose advice to follow. When seeking answers, you'll often encounter the advice, follow your passion, do what you love. Oh right. Some people know what they want, but what about those who don't? What are we supposed to do with that advice? Or what about some that might have a clue of what that is? But how to start? Where to begin? According to Simon Sinek, a well-known author and speaker, when we work hard for something we do not believe in, it's called stress. But when we work hard for something we do believe in, it's called passion. So how do we find what that could be? If you have no idea of what you want, you can start by flipping the script. Instead of pondering what you want, identify what you don't. List out the things you would hate doing, and why you would hate doing them. This detailed exploration of your dislikes sets the stage for understanding your true preferences. Take that list and dive into the flip side, the opposites of your dislikes. For every don't want, envision the corresponding do want. This exercise opens a world of positive possibilities and gives shape to your potential interests. In another sheet of paper, write down what are your ideals and values, and what are the places or people who share those values. Who is already articulating a vision of the world you would like to live in? Now, grab the list of things you did before of all the things you might like. To shorten it, see which of those matches your values, people or organizations, and remove the rest. Push yourself in those directions, be around those people, align yourself with those organizations. Now to refine your list even more. List all the skills you should have to reach those goals, the steps to follow to know how to start. We'll dive into some lessons from Michael Bungayste in your book How to Begin. First, start working on your worthy goal, one that excites you, but also slightly terrifies you, one that fulfills you, but also gives more than it takes. Lesson 1. Unlock your ambition. Setting a worthy goal. Happiness seldom comes from obtaining status and financial success. Mostly, it comes from living a full life and doing things that matter. Channel your talents and ambitions to enhance not just your life, but also those of others. We unlock our greatness by working on the hard things. Directing your ambition proves difficult without having a clear idea about how to start. You need a reliable process, one that helps you clarify your goals, however big or small, and commit to achieving them. The How to Begin process offers you practical and reliable steps to help you. Set a worthy goal that excites you, but also positively serves the bigger community. Commit to your goal, but also recognize the risks and sacrifices you must make. Cross the threshold by starting small, envisioning yourself at your best and engaging others on your journey. Peter, a young boy from a humble neighborhood, dared to dream big. Academic setbacks couldn't dim his passion for planes and the endless expanse of the sky. Since childhood, he found solace in aviation movies and surrounded himself with plane toys, each one a testament to his unwavering dream of taking flight as a pilot. Peter's worthy goal was to become a pilot. Peter was fascinated by the idea of soaring through the skies and experiencing the world from above. He dreamed of piloting his own plane, traveling to distant lands, and inspiring others with his love of aviation. Lesson 2. How to set a worthy goal that is deserving of your time, attention, and energy. Consider it should have the next components. 1. Thrilling. When you consider this idea or project, you get excited, because it resonates with you. You think I want, and not, I should. 2. Important. Your idea contributes to others around you, either on a small scale, such as improving a relationship with someone, or on a large one, such as starting an organization. 3. Daunting. While this idea excites you, it also stretches your talents and capabilities, pushing you to work outside your comfort zone. Do not settle for 2 out of 3. For example, an important and daunting goal that does not excite you, lacks the stimulation you need to sustain it, while a thrilling and important goal may not present the challenge you need. With thrilling, important and daunting established as the base, you're ready to look for your worthy goal. To help yourself see opportunities, classify your goal in relation to the following dimensions. Sphere: does it involve work, a team or organization, for example, or not work, like family or a community? Peter's goal of becoming a pilot primarily involves work within the aviation industry. As a pilot, Peter would be part of a larger team or organization. Peter's ability to fly opens opportunities for him to contribute to our community by participating in aviation-related events, volunteering for charitable flights, or even inspiring others, especially young people, to pursue careers in aviation. Scale: how broad or narrow is its influence? For example, with a work project, does it affect one team or the entire organization? On a personal level, Peter's achievement of becoming a pilot impacts her immediate family and friends, as they witness his journey and share in his success. His dream has also the potential to influence the aviation industry and society, inspiring others to pursue their own dreams. Class: what is the context? Does your goal relate to other projects, people or behaviors, or some combination of these? Peter's goal of becoming a pilot intersects with various aspects of his life, including other projects, people, and behaviors. As Peter pursues his aviation career, he may encounter challenges and opportunities that require him to navigate interactions with colleagues, passengers, regulators, and aviation enthusiasts. Even if you don't feel ready yet, write a short statement, a first draft, of your worthy goal, describing your purpose at a high level. Don't aim for perfection at this stage. Revise and expand on your stated goal later. Lesson 3. Reflect on previous false starts and current behaviors that may hinder your progress. When undertaking new challenges, consider how you have approached big goals in the past. Reflecting on previous false starts will help you identify why you made little or no progress. Perhaps you listened to others telling you to stop, you lost interest, you didn't know whom to ask for help, or you didn't see immediate progress and got discouraged. It's difficult, perhaps impossible, to achieve your worthy goal if you don't know where you're starting from. Also consider current behaviors that hinder you from achieving your worthy goal. These include actions that take time and energy away from your efforts. We can see false starts in Peter's story, starting with over-researching. Peter found himself looking for information about his goal, thinking about it, planning things, but not taking any action. As time passed by, Peter realized that he did not move from his starting point and did not make any progress. It dawns on him that he should start taking little steps no matter how small they seemed. Doubt and discouragement. Peter faced doubt and discouragement from friends and family who questioned the feasibility of his dream. Many believed that becoming a pilot was an unrealistic goal for someone from his background, further fueling Peter's own insecurities and fears of failure. Lack of timeline between goals. Peter was taking action, but since he did not have adequate time frames for completion, he found himself many times relaxing his standards and distracting himself with less significant hobbies. Peter had a full-time job he could not quit until he found something better or until he could make his living out of being a pilot. If he did not take control of his time and manage it correctly, he knew he will procrastinate, since he rather use his free time to sleep, to other hobbies, or to be with friends. To avoid procrastination, he set a due date for each goal and activity on his plan, and committed to start tracking them. For example, by the end of the month he had to finish his first module of the course for Aircraft Systems and Performance module. In the next 15 days he had to submit 4 letters of recommendation to be considered for admission to the courses. Additionally, he applied for scholarships to help cover the costs. By the end of the next 2 months he should have spoken to at least one pilot to talk about how was his journey like and what advice would he give him. Lesson 4. Recognize the human tendency to favor the status quo. Most people tend to favor the status quo. But what are the consequences of not changing? Much like a cost-benefit analysis, weigh the pros and cons of keeping the status quo. You lose an opportunity to see a big project through to the end, to realize your full potential, or even to master a new skill. Beyond your personal punishments, also consider what others might lose, such as learning from what you and others on your project must share. Peter's dream of becoming a pilot represents a departure from the status quo. In many societies, aviation has historically been dominated by certain demographics, such as people from affluent backgrounds. Peter's journey to become a pilot embodies the lesson about embracing change and growth. Peter was consistently told he did not have enough resources to study, he did not know people who could help him, he did not have anyone he knew on that field to help him to start. He had to fight that constant discouragement from others, leading to many sleepless nights, wondering if all that effort will someday pay off. Rather than settling for the status quo, or accepting limitations placed on him by society, Peter chooses to embrace change and pursue his dreams with determination and resilience. He thought, "Even if I don't succeed, at least I'll know I've tried my best." Lesson 5. Take small steps forward by testing frequently to ensure your plan is solid. With small steps, you're doing two things. First, fueled by curiosity, you're collecting feedback. Second, you're mitigating risk. Peter began his journey by researching various flight schools and training programs. Rather than committing to a single option right away, he decided to take small steps by attending introductory seminars, visiting flight schools, and speaking with experienced pilots. Each step allowed Peter to gather valuable feedback about the different training programs available, the costs involved, and the level of support offered to students. He enrolled in seminars, read books on aviation theory, and spent time practicing flight simulations. By taking these small steps, Peter not only fueled his curiosity and passion for flying, but also gained practical experience and confidence in his abilities. Throughout his journey, Peter remained mindful of the importance of mitigating risk. He understood that becoming a pilot required considerable time, effort, and financial investment, and he wanted to ensure that his plan was solid before committing fully. By taking small steps forward and testing frequently, Peter was able to identify potential challenges and obstacles early on, allowing him to adjust his plan as needed and minimize the risk of failure. Lesson 6. Use your support system and determine who should join you on your journey and who shouldn't. You need other people to support you. First, find out who shouldn't join you on your journey, such as those who take more than they give, or make you move forward with trepidation. Leave behind anyone who makes achieving your worthy goal harder than it already is. Conversely, surround yourself with a collection of supporters who will help you make a difference in achieving your worthy goal. By surrounding himself with a supportive and diverse network, Peter was able to navigate the challenges of his journey with confidence and resilience. He learned to discern who should join her on his path to success and who should be left behind, finding strength and inspiration in his supportive community. In Peter's inspiring journey to becoming a pilot, he faced doubts and challenges but remained steadfast in his pursuit. With the support of his network and a commitment to taking small, determined steps, he soared above obstacles to achieve his dream. Now, as you embark on your own path, remember you have the steps, the support, and the courage within you. All that's left is to take that first step and define your worthy goal. So, what will you choose?